Hey guys, it's Dahlia and welcome back to A Trading Flower. So I don't normally post videos on Sundays, but I decided this video was important to share with you guys, so let me tell you what it is. As most of you probably know, over the past few weeks there have been a few terrorist attacks in Israel and in Paris. Well, actually Israel's have been for the past few months, but Paris was about 2 weeks ago. So I decided I needed to do something so I can help from here in America, because sometimes we feel like there's not much we can do. So I decided that I'm going to start Bake to Remember. And Bake to Remember is where all of us are going to bake one dessert, take about 30 minutes out of your day and bake a cupcake, a cake, a cookie, a pie, any dessert that you want, and you're going to decorate it and commemorate it to one victim that we've lost in either the Paris attack or any of the Israel attacks recently. There are 4 steps in taking part in Bake to Remember. The first step to taking part in Bake to Remember is you're going to bake any dessert that you like. It could be a cake, a cupcake, a cookie, a pie, anything that you want. And I will leave a link down below if you do want a cupcake recipe. It will be there for you guys. And the second thing that you're going to do is you're going to decorate your cupcake according to one victim that you choose. And you're going to decorate it based on their personality or something that you find out about them that you think stands out. I'll be leaving a link down below with the different victims' names and a short little bio on each of them. I don't necessarily have all of them, but I found a few websites with some. The third thing you guys are going to do is you're going to post a picture of your cupcake or cake or whatever you make onto social media. So it could either be Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. And you're going to write a small little sentence about the person who you've chosen and why you decorated the cupcake the way that you did. And then you're also going to hashtag it Bake to Remember so that we can all see it. So make sure to do that step. That is important. The fourth thing that you're going to do is you're going to share this post so that we can get it all over and everyone can take part in this. And I think that if everyone remembers one person for who they were, because everyone was important who we lost, and everyone has something special to contribute to this world, but since we don't have them anymore, I think it's important that we remember each individual for who they were, and not just everyone as a whole, but every individual. So the people that I will be remembering today are one victim from Paris attack and one victim from the Israel attack. For the victim of an Israel attack, I'm going to be dedicating my cupcake to Ezra Schwartz. He was an American visiting Israel for a year to study, and he was killed while bringing food to soldiers in his car, which is ridiculous because he was trying to do something kind and he got killed doing it, which should not be happening in our world. But unfortunately it has. So I'll be commemorating my cupcake to him by making a baseball cupcake because he loved baseball. The victim from the Paris attack that I'll be commemorating my cupcake to is Elsa Veronique Del Place San Martin. And she was a 35-year-old mom and she died shielding her son from a bullet. I'm going to be making my cupcake into a sunshine because her son was her sunshine, and I'm going to use little heart sprinkles for the eyes because I know that she loved her son more than anything. So I hope you guys will just take 30 minutes out of your day. It is really so little time if you think about it. I get that everyone is busy and we have jobs and we have things to do, and I too say that myself. But if you could just take a little bit of time, take a picture of a dessert you make. You can do a store-bought frosting, a store-bought cupcake, just you decorate it yourself and learn about one victim who is not here with us today and really remember them for who they were. I think it can really make a difference, and I really hope we could all make a difference today. So thanks for watching, and I'm going to leave it, the video on how I decorated my cupcakes here, but of course you will decorate yours differently because you are going to be choosing someone else to decorate a cupcake for. So let's get into the video. To begin, I'm going to make the ganache frosting by pouring 1 cup of boiling heavy cream into 2 cups of white chocolate chips. Then I'm going to let this sit for about 30 seconds, and then I'm going to mix it up until it becomes like a thick and creamy chocolatey sauce. Once this is all mixed, I'm going to cover it with some plastic wrap and place it in the fridge for about 10 minutes to a half hour just to become thicker like a frosting. To make the sunshine cupcake for Elsa, I'm going to dye half of my frosting mixture with the yellow food coloring before I put it into the fridge, and then I'm going to mix it up, and then I'm going to put the frosting into the fridge to turn into a thicker frosting. Just so you know, the entire ganache recipe that I'm giving you will only ice about 6 to 8 cupcakes since I only made a few, but of course you could double it if you want to make more. To begin the sunshine cupcake, I'm going to ice my chocolate cupcake, which I'll leave the recipe for in the description box below, with some of the yellow frosting, but I'm going to make it a really thin coat because I want to refrigerate it right after I ice it, and then I'm going to ice it with some more so that the icing isn't see-through, because as you see right now, it's see-through. So now I've taken my cupcake out of the fridge, and as you see, I'm icing it with a second layer, and it's really not see-through, so you just want to ice it nicely and try to make it as smooth as possible so that we can decorate it. So now I'm going to arrange some candy corn all around the sides of the cupcake, and these are going to look like the rays of sunshine. The next step to this cupcake is to use some red heart sprinkles as the eyes, and these are going to symbolize Elsa's love for her son. And now I'm going to pipe on some red chocolate candy melts that I've melted using a number 1 tip, and I'm going to pipe them into the smile. So here's the final cupcake I've made in memory of Elsa. To make the baseball cupcake, I'm going to use some of the plain white chocolate ganache and spread it thinly over my chocolate cupcake. It does not have to be pretty because it's not going to be seen. So I floured my work surface with some cornstarch, and now I'm going to roll out some fondant and cut it into a circle so we can place it on top of our cupcake. At this point, you're going to drape your circle over your cupcake and press the sides down. Then you're going to take a sharp knife and run it around the sides of the cupcake to remove any excess fondant. Then you're just going to peel off the excess fondant that you've cut off. Now just tuck the ends of the fondant inside if they look jaggedy, and it will make it look really nice and smooth. You can also use your hands and turn the cupcake to make the sides even smoother. Now using some red chocolate candy melts, which I have melted, I'm going to pipe 2 curved lines across the white fondant, and I am using a number 1 Wilton tip. Now I'm going to pipe some small red lines which are going to connect to the longer red line, and you're going to start from the white fondant and then pull into the red line. And I'm going to continue doing this all the way to the end of each red line. So here is the final cupcake in memory of Ezra Schwartz. So thanks for watching this video, and I hope you got something out of it. I hope you realized the importance of remembering each individual for who they were personally and not just remembering everyone as a collective whole. And I will leave the recipe for my icing in the description box below so that if you guys want to just quickly make that recipe, you can make it. And I'll also leave the link to the cupcake recipe, which I made in a different video, also in the description box. And that is it for today, and I'm very excited to see your creations. And let me know in the comments who you are making your cupcake in honor of and where you're going to post your picture to, so we know where to check. So thank you for taking part in this, and you are really doing something great, and you are making a difference. Okay, I will see you tomorrow. Bye! This video is dedicated to Ezra, Elsa, and all other victims of terrorist attacks. You will all be missed.